Hi, I'm back. I went through a breakup last month, so I moved back home. There's been so much moving within this past year, driving me absolutely insane. But anyway, I wanted to get back to making YouTube videos. So to ease back into it, I wanted to just do some like fun makeup. And what could be more fun than turning myself into a fairy? So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I've already done foundation and concealer, so I'm gonna start with contour. I'm using the Kaleidos, I don't know what this is called, Symphony Contour Trio in light. Using the middle color, which is like a bit more cool tone than the one next to it, and lighter. So I'm just taking on a small brush. I'm not gonna do too much contour. I'm just putting it here so that my face looks a bit sharper, I guess. And I'll blend it out. But I just want to get the basic line down. I'm just kind of following the natural contours of my face by feeling like the bones. Again, I'm going to blend this out after. I'm just going to contour my nose. I basically just do like 2 straight lines going up from the tip. And then contour the bottom a bit as well. And that's it. I don't touch the rest of my nose. I don't know. Put a bit under my lip to make them look bigger. And also here. I'm going to use a bigger brush to contour my jaw a tiny bit. That noise. I just put it kind of like underneath my jaw. Now to blend that out, I'm gonna use this is like a powder brush, but I'm mostly using it because it's the only clean brush I could find. I'm blending it down, like into the hollows of my cheeks. So this has exploded, because I didn't close it properly, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. Well, anyway, some got on my finger, so I'm just gonna use that. I didn't even say what it was, actually. It's the highlight fluid from About Face, and it's in Fight or Flight, which is like a pale pinkish kind of highlight. I just like putting it underneath blush. I'm gonna prime my eyelids. This is something I don't do all the time. I just forget about and don't really notice that much of a difference if I don't do it, but it was right in front of me, so might as well. That's one from Thrive Cosmetics, by the way. So now for blush, which is a really vital part to this look. I'm using the About Face Cheek Freak cream blush, or it's like, oh, it says it's a blush balm in the color Lade. Basically, it's like, it feels like creamy when you touch it with your fingers, but then it kind of turns into like powdery finish in a nice way. I'm gonna put this pretty high up on my cheeks, kind of going like below my eye, like right up there. I'm using a patting motion to like not disturb the foundation below. I'm gonna take another one in the color Champagne Room. And I would use a smaller brush, but I don't think I have one that is clean. So I'm just gonna use my finger. It's more of like a salmony color. And I'm just putting this, again, like right under the eye. Blending the two together. Okay, then I'm using another blush. Going crazy with the blush. From Kaleidos. I have no clue what this is called. Doesn't say on the packaging, but it's like a peachy color, like a light peach. I'm getting this on a big brush and I'm just kind of putting it around the edges to hopefully blend everything all in together and diffuse the edges of the blush. Now for powder highlight, I'm using a Kaleidos one, Space Age Prophecy. I love the packaging on these highlights. It looks bluish green in the pan, but then when you put it on, it changes color completely. Ends up looking more like golden, I guess. I'm just keeping that on the cheeks. I've used it on the nose before and it looks a little weird, at least for me, because it ends up looking kind of darker than my skin, so it defeats the whole purpose of highlight. But I am gonna use the big brush to try and blend that in with the blush, because right now it's just kind of sitting on top of it. Okay, moving on to freckles, I'm using the Pseudo Labs Freckles Kit in the lightest one, using the little thing that comes with it. I always like to put my freckles pretty high up on my cheeks and my nose as well. My phone stopped filming because I'm out of storage as usual, so did not record me doing this white eyeliner, but basically I used the About Face shadow stick in oxide, and I just put it underneath my eye and also up here to like brighten the area up and just make my eyes look bigger. I deleted some stuff, so hopefully it's fine for the rest of this, but we'll see. I'm gonna try and like go faster now. So I'm using the contour color again that I used for the rest of my face, and taking it on a small brush, I'm just going underneath the white again just to make my eyes look bigger. I'm using the KB liquid eyeliner in Trooper Black, and I'm just gonna start lining my eye. I'm doing just like a really thin line. And then I'm just gonna draw, again, a thin line going like straight out, or pretty much straight out. Oh wait, let me move my hair. Okay, so that line will just be like the base of it. I'm gonna take a black eyeshadow in the LH Cosmetics color palette and use an angled brush to make it a bit thicker and like soften it out, I guess. Keeping my eye wide open because my eyes are slightly hooded. I said they were hooded once on TikTok and everyone said that they weren't, but they're slightly hooded. So then it looks like that when my eyes close, but when it's open, it connects. So then I'm going to use whatever is remaining on the brush to draw the little like triangle in my inner corner. So I'm going to take this Kaleidos eyeliner that's like a color shifting eyeliner. I don't actually know what the colors are. I think it's like red and like shifts to green. We'll see. And I'm going to put that above my crease. I think I mixed in with some of the white that I had on my eyelids, so it got kind of muddy. I'm going to try and make it more intense by just going over it a second time. I'm going to curl my lashes and do mascara. I'm using the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, which is still my favorite mascara, although this one I think is coming to the end of its life because it's getting kind of dried out. I'm gonna use the black liquid eyeliner to draw on some fake lashes, but just to kind of like make my real ones look thicker by drawing the lines right behind where there's like a clump of lashes. And like I'm not doing really long lines, just keeping them pretty close to the lash line. I'm gonna put a second layer of mascara on the bottom lashes. I can't decide if I want to put on fake lashes yet, so I'm gonna leave it and just move on to lipstick. I'm using the Colourpop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain, and what color is this? Sealed with a Kiss. Going to put this on and then wait for it to dry and then kind of rub it off to make it even more of a stain. Using my fingers to make sure that it blends out to the very edges of my lips. Okay, I'm just gonna let that sit for a second. Oh, while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm gonna use some brow glitter gel from About Face. It's just a pink one. I'm just putting that at the very front of my eyebrows Alright, I feel like the stain should be pretty much dry by now, so I'm just going to wipe it off on my hand and smudge it in with my fingers. It stopped recording again, but it's fine because I didn't like what I did with the lips, so I ended up taking it off, like the stuff that I did when it wasn't recording. So I'm gonna take this Colourpop lippie stix, and it's part of the Snitchery collection. It's called Lethal. It's like a dark red, and I just gonna put this in the center of my lips so I get like a kind of gradient effect. Then I'm gonna use the blush I used earlier, the darker one, kind of like salmon color or coral. I don't really know what color that is. And just use that to like blur out my cupid's bow. And on the bottom as well. Just blurring out the edges of my lips. And now I'm gonna use this syrup lip gel from Into Cosmetics. It's like a lip lacquer. And I'm just gonna put this on, like not that much of it, and then use my finger to make it a little less intense. So to get the gradient back, I'm putting some more of this dark red lipstick in the center, and also gonna put that at the top of my cupid's bow. Okay, I have decided to not wear false eyelashes because I don't feel like putting them on, and I need to finish this video fast because I'm running out of apps to delete to get more storage, so. But if you were doing this look, it would look good with like half lashes so that the emphasis is on the outer corner of the eye. But anyway, I'm gonna put in my fairy ears. Okay, that really like ties it all in together, I think. Oh, let me show you a close-up of the color shift in the eyeliner. Pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. Subscribe if you want to. And you can check out more of my makeup looks on Instagram or TikTok, which will be below. And that is it. I hope everyone's having a good start to their year. I'm gonna slowly ease back into posting to YouTube. But yeah, that's it. So bye.